Salute, 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 salute to my people, boy. Salute. Excuse me, y'all. I'm in the building, a little late, but I'm in here. You feel me? Salute to all y'all, man. I'm gonna try to wait for some people to come up in the building, man. I hope everybody had a very, great holiday, so far. Hope everybody been safe, man. Ain't nobody caught that Rona. You know what I'm saying? And if you have caught it, I hope that you're getting over it, uh, without no complications, because people can catch the coronavirus and still come out of it not the same. Whether it's damage to their lungs. I read about a guy that had to have his right leg amputated from the kneecap down, and one of his big toes, his other big toe cut off on his left foot. So, I just hope everybody out there is healthy, man, and safe, and just loving each other, man, because tomorrow's not promised to nobody, man. For sure, man. Uh Hey, salute, son. Salute. Glad to see you up in here. Glad to see you up in here, man. Salute to you, son. Move somewhere, Bella. Move, move, move. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on out here with these brothers still getting shot down by the police, man. Uh Andre Hill, he was the latest victim that I know of that got shot down in Columbus, Ohio. And I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but he was at his own house, and somebody called the police saying that they was concerned about a car running, late at night. It was just out there and it was on. I don't know what he was doing. He could have been starting it up, getting ready to go to work or something, because he seemed like he had all his clothes on. Uh, he had a cell phone in his hand when he approached the police, and his right hand was not visible, but his left hand was. He had a cell phone in his hand, probably videotaping what was going on. So within seconds, that cop backed up and shot that man down dead. Shot him down dead, man. And I can't help but wonder, and ponder that if he had been a white man, would he have been shot down so quick? I really don't think he would have, man. I think they did that to him like that because he was black. Point blank, period. If he was white, he wouldn't have been shot down like that, man. He would have got all the benefits of the doubts, man. Because when they white, they tell them to freeze, they tell them to stop 50 million times, you know. But us, we get one warning and then it's over with. And it's not fair. It's not right, man. I'm sick of the double standards, man, in life. I'm sick of it, man. It just it hurts me to my core, man, to see this, man. Every time I see it, I gotta stop myself from dropping a tear. It just happens so often, man. I don't want to get numb to it. because that's something that we can do. Once the same thing happens to us over and over, and whether they want to admit it, it happens to us too, because that instills something within each of us, especially us black men. That instills something into us, and it lets us know how quickly our lives can be taken at the drop of a hat. Tomorrow's not promised, especially not for us. We got the police out here and we got coronavirus, which is disproportionately affecting our people. Black people was dying at like 3 times the rate as other races. And plus our unemployment is sky high in the black neighborhoods and for black people. Hold on for a second. Hey, y'all, close that door. Close that door. All right. And turn that TV down. Turn that TV down. All right, but anyway, yeah. And then also, it was another one, Casey Goodman. He got gunned down in Dayton, Ohio. So Andre Hill, I believe both of them got shot down in 1 week, if I'm not mistaken. Same week, Casey Goodman got gunned down in Dayton, Ohio, bringing some Subway sandwiches home. Now that brother, he did have a license to carry, and he did have a firearm, but he did not have his firearm brandished. The police was looking for somebody else, as usual, and he fit the description because he's black. So they approached this young man. They wasn't even supposed to been going to his house to look for the suspect once again, just like Breonna Taylor. And the police saw him, and he had the Subway sandwiches in his house. He was in his doorway with the door open, and they gunned him down, and he fell into the house. That's how they did that, brother. Casey Goodman in Dayton, Ohio. And I'm from Ohio. So Columbus and Dayton, both of these hit home for me. Both of them hit home for me. I wish I could go up there and demonstrate with them brothers, man, but I can't. For one, not with Corona. And for two, I got a bad back. And I can't go up there and be marching or standing and stuff, you know. But I'm tempted to go up there and just see what I can do. If it's anything I could do. Sit at a table and pass some flyers out or something. That's how determined I am to try to help in some type of way. It's just sickening, man. It's sickening. It's sickening what they do to us, man. You know, and frankly, I'm just tired of it, man. You know what I'm saying? I done had it. I'm fed up. I mean, I want to leave a better world for my daughters. I want to leave a better world for my daughters. You ain't heard nothing about these shootings from Trump. Nothing. You never will. And sadly, you probably ain't gonna hear nothing about them from Biden either. For real. When Biden won, one of the brothers in the LDBC, salute to the mighty LDBC. One of the brothers had said, when the first day I had came in the chat, he said, "Yeah, Biden won." He said, "I know you happy," because he really wasn't. I don't think he really wanted. He really wasn't on it. Period. Elections. Period. He didn't. He wasn't really for either side. That's what I got from him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just done with politics. Period. And I don't blame him. But I had to correct him, man. I told him, look, I ain't happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about Biden winning. I am happy about Trump losing. but I'm not happy about Biden winning. As a lot of voters have said in this last election, I didn't vote for Biden. I voted against Trump. That's what I did. I didn't vote for Biden. I voted against Trump, man. And you see what the Republicans is doing right now. You see that the Republicans right now in Congress and the Senate, the Democrats have been fighting for the average person to get a $1,200 checks. Republicans said no. So uh the Democrats at first they started off with a package that would have been for $3 trillion. The Republicans said no. Trump offered 1.8 trillion. So hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm back. But yeah, the Democrats they didn't want the 1.8 trillion. So they said we'll give us 2 trillion. And now guess what we down to? 900 billion for everything. That includes spending for the military, uh regular people and businesses and corporations. And also what's been holding up the checks is the Republicans wanted stipulations in this bill that protects corporations from lawsuits. So if you go on your job and get sick with corona and die, your spouse cannot sue your job. Or say if you got coronavirus and it's 10 days later because the CDC guideline says that after you tested positive 10 days after that you should be okay to go around people regardless if you still sick with it or not, because I would deduce, I mean common sense would deduce that if you still sick with coronavirus, you can transmit it. If you still coughing and sneezing, you can transmit it. I mean, would you say that's true? Because I would. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. But yeah, I would deduce that you can still catch it. So say if you caught the coronavirus and your job know that because you let them know. And so 10 days later, they force you to come back in while you still sick. And this is a fact because this is happening to my wife's cousin right now. She just started at my wife's job, got coronavirus. 10 days later, they was trying to make her come back. She had to tell them that she was not well enough to come back. But if she didn't tell them that, she would have been back, coughing and everything. So if they make you come back and you get somebody sick and they know you had coronavirus and they made you come back or you fired, and you give it to several people at your job and they die, then their spouses will not be able to sue that company per the agreement that the Republicans is fighting for. The agreement that the Republicans is holding up the stimulus money for. That's going to help millions of people that's starving, millions of people that's out of their job, millions of people that was facing getting put out of their homes, because also the stipulations that protected people from being able to get evicted from wherever they lived or was renting from, then that expired too. That expired on Friday, along with everything else, along with people's benefits that they get from losing their jobs, unemployment benefits. That expired. So now people is a week in a hole now because what they just signed is not retroactive. It does not go back to the date that it expired. It starts at the date it was signed. So some people got to reapply and go through all that now because of Trump playing these games. He had all of that time that they negotiated. They've been negotiating this shit for like 6 months. He had all of that time to speak up and say, I want people to get $2,000. Did he do it? Hell no, he didn't do it. I'm going to tell you why he spoke up. He spoke up, and this is, I feel this is the honest goodness truth too. He spoke up because he wanted to make them Republicans look bad because they didn't support him doing his coup. They didn't support him trying to steal the election. So, oh, y'all ain't gonna support me? Well, I got something for y'all on the way out the door. I'm gonna make all y'all look bad. I'm gonna ask for something I know y'all ain't gonna be willing to give up. And that gotta make you wonder, like, why the hell do I vote Republican? Because they ain't looking out for me. They not looking out for the little guy for sure. Why do I vote Republican? It's gotta make you wonder that. It's gotta make you stop and think. Like, they not looking out for the little guy at all. So some of my brethren, they wanted to vote Donald Trump in there because he's a racist to their face. You know, like the analogy that I gave before. If your neighbor, if you move next door to a white supremacist, and he lets you know he was a white supremacist, and he called you a nigga to your face and told you he ain't like you, and he had a lawn service, would you hire his lawn service to cut your grass? I bet you wouldn't. But yeah, it's okay for Trump to do it. That don't make no sense. Not to me. So I don't understand why some of my brethren would ever vote Republican. Unless I could see it if you got a business or you rich or something, I could see it then because that's what they about. Republicans are about people that got money already, you know. So I could see that. But other than that, I can't see it, bro. And even if you got money, like Jay-Z said, still a nigga. Period. You could believe whatever you want to believe, but you still a nigga. And that's for sure. Hold on for a second. I don't know if I got you wrenched up, son. I gotta make sure I do, man. Yeah, you are. Yeah, yeah. But you still a nigga, man. You might think you now, but you are, you know. And that's a shame, man. It's a shame that we still being targeted by these racist police, man. Even after everything that's happened, man, they don't give a damn. Luckily, in the Andre Hill case, they see what in a Andre Hill case. This is another thing I forgot. The police officer didn't turn on his body cam until after Andre Hill got shot. He thought he was slick. Why would he not do that? Why would he not turn on his body cam? But see, they have a feature on the body cameras now where even if they don't turn it on, they can still rewind to see footage of what happened. And I guess that officer didn't realize that. You know what I'm saying? Guess they didn't, but you know, they got that footage from before he got shot. And the superiors, they recommended that he be fired. I'm sure the police union is gonna still fight for him because the police union don't give a damn what they did. They got to fight for him regardless of whatever they did, which is fucked up in itself. But his superior said they think he should be fired immediately because he did not render no aid to that man after he shot him. No aid. That man laid on the ground for 4 minutes, man, and that's why he died. Part of the reason, besides the gunshots, the bullet holes in him, Trump playing games while people starving and shit. He out there playing golf and shit. You know, why they at Capitol Hill trying to get us some money, trying to get some money to the people that really need it, man. He did sign a stimulus bill today. He signed the stimulus bill. He took a little bit of time off the golf course today to sign the stimulus bill. So people will be having some relief coming soon. You know, much needed relief, man. These food lines is ridiculous around here. You know, around across the world, and plus that stimulus money was tied into the vaccines that they sending out. It was tied into that also. So vaccines was halted. People need this stuff, man. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get mine soon as it's available for me. I'm getting that for sure. Because one thing for sure, I know coronavirus kill. I don't know. I ain't heard about nobody dying from the vaccine yet. you know, and it's been out for a few weeks now. So I got to have it, man. One thing that the government did do, though, before the stimulus bill was signed, was they passed their insurance. They passed that. They passed. It's a government-run insurance for Congress and senators. See, and this insurance that they pass, it really says it's for everybody. But the only catch is you got to become a senator to get it, though. Ain't that something? They passed that though. They for government run insurance when it's for their damn selves. But when it's for the people, they ain't for that. They ain't for government run insurance. Ain't that something? Their insurance costs double. Or actually, government run insurance actually, if it was for everybody, it would cost it costs. I mean, not government run insurance, but insurance plans now, as people pay them now, it's cost people double what it would cost is as if everybody had government run insurance. It costs double for people to pay for medicines and stuff out their pocket, and for insurance companies to pay for these medicines and stuff, and you to pay whatever's left over. The shot that I take right now costs about $4,000 a shot. It's called Humira. It costs about $4,000 a shot, man. And I take it one a week. So you multiply 4,000 times 52. Gotta, that's a guap, man. But just imagine if we had government run insurance. And I gotta pay a portion of that first shot. I gotta pay. Because my insurance don't kick in until I meet the deductible. Plus I'm paying damn near $2,000 a month out my pocket for insurance. So, man, government run insurance, come on with it, man. Come on with it. That way everybody can be covered, bro. No matter what happened to you, man. No matter what happens. Over there in Canada, it was a man that said that he had chemotherapy, didn't cost him a dollar. Didn't cost him a dollar. You know, anything happened to you, it'd be covered, man. I don't understand why people wouldn't want that, man. You know, because I do. Bring that shit on, bruh. People that's healthy, they just neglect they health, man. They think that because I'm healthy now that I ain't gonna never get sick for some reason. I don't know why people would think something like that. All it takes is one catching coronavirus one time to ruin a family. Yo, yo medical bills on catching coronavirus, the average is something like $75,000. And then the low end of it, if you don't have to be hospitalized like non-severe, it's like 30,000. So they whopping us with them bills. I'm talking about what you would be responsible for, bruh. 75,000, I could go get a house down here for that. Said the house next door to me cost 15, and it's a four-family house. It just don't make no sense to me, bro. We don't be thinking, man. As Americans, man, we don't be thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? We really do, bro. Realize how the government is scheming us, man. Realize that our people have become conspiracy theorists. Always believe in a conspiracy, man. As long as it sounds good to you, then you run with it, man. This QAnon shit, bro. And it ain't just our people because the white people have failed for that QAnon shit, hook, line, and sinker. White people and some dumb black people, hook, line, and sinker, man. They believe in this Q guy, this mysterious Q guy, and he put out little clues. He might play Muddy Waters and then put a lightning sign up and shit, and then they try to put the two together and figure out what it's supposed to mean. That shit is crazy, man. I just can't see how people fall for it, but they do. The con is real, man. The con is real. Just like, old Bob conning Crawford right now. Conning the shit out of Crawford. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Crawford, man. Crawford Crawford falling for some bullshit, man. Salute Stormy. Salute, man. Crawford falling for some bullshit right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Bob say, he falling for it, you know. And Bob told him he was gonna get him Pacquiao. Now he telling him Pacquiao's out of the question before he even negotiate with him. So that make you wonder what he told Terrence before that Pacquiao was even on the line. Was that true? Think about it. Was it true? Was it true, Bud? You know it wasn't. He lied to Bud, man. He lied to Bud several times. He lied to Bud when he killed the fight the first time. It happened years ago. It could have happened. Could have, and then Bud could have been saying, "Hey, my resume is better than yours because I got Pacquiao on it, or at least equal to yours, to Spence." But right now, Bud really don't have a leg to stand on, man. If Bud go ahead and fight Porter, that'll raise his stakes. That'll raise his stock, man. If he fight Porter, that'll raise his stock. I think that'll make salute Anthony Bolton. Salute, fam. Good to see you here, bro. In the chop shop, man. Good to see you, bro. That'll raise his stock, man. You know, that'll make the fight between him and Spence more lucrative. And that might make it might be what Spence is waiting to see. Spence might be waiting to see him take on some big names and take on some risks before he put his neck out there. You know, but what you gonna do, man? You got to step up to the plate, man. Like you can't expect one man to do all the work and then you just step up and reap all the benefits. Life don't work like that. You got to fight Porter, man. He has to fight Porter. If he don't, he'll never get that 64. He'll never get nowhere close to Spence. I don't think because he already made it clear he ain't taking the 60-40. And Spence like, man, said I done did all this hard work. I don't need you. And he don't. Spence got options. He don't, man. He really don't need them, man. So what you gonna do, Crawford? You know, I think it was messed up though, for real, how ESPN left Jamel Charlo and Spence out for the pound for pound list. It should have been them two up there. And I saw a Spanish channel today talking about, black channels is hating on Charlo and I mean hating on Canelo and Tiafimo. How we hating on them, bro? Because we say they should fight somebody good. That's these casuals form of hate now. Fight somebody good mean you don't like that fighter. What? Just like Bud. Bud fans say, "Oh, we don't like Bud because we want him to fight Porter." What? How? Since when? I want all my favorite fighters to fight all the best fights, all the best fighters they can fight. That's what I want. But I don't expect for my favorite fighters to do it, and it's not fair to them as far as financially. I don't expect that. I don't expect um Wilder to fight Fury again and Wilder to take 5 million or something when he done gave Fury half and half both times. Why or 10 million or 15? He shouldn't take a flat fee. He should take a percentage, man. And it should be 50% for real because the people ain't really coming to see Fury. They coming to see Wilder. They coming to see somebody get knocked out. So they ain't really coming to see Fury, man. And it wouldn't be fair to Wilder for Wilder to take a flat fee when he should be getting 50% at least. So if that fight didn't happen because of that, I will understand. But if Wilder decided to take a flat fee, that's his business. Ain't none of us, none of us really could say what these fighters should do when it comes to business wise. All we can say is who we want to see them fight. I want to see Spence and Crawford fight. Personally, I want to see the fight. They business is their business, and I understand business. But for my own selfish reasons, I want to see them scrap. If they do scrap, if they do scrap, I would I would honestly say it's a 50-50 fight. Unless Spence got Blu-ray back. If Spence has Blu-ray back in his corner, then I got Spence stopping Porter. I mean stopping Bud and Porter. Because him and Porter might meet again before he leave, since that first scrap was so close and it was a good scrap. They might meet again before he leave. But if he got Blu-ray back, I got him stopping Bud. If he don't got Blu-ray back, I see it as a 50-50 fight. It could go either way, man. Cause Bud ain't no joke, bro. He ain't no joke. He done showed it, bro. He got the speed, he got the power, he got the agility, he got the athleticism. But so does Spence. Spence got the speed. He got the power. He got the accuracy. He got the athleticism. He got the footwork, and so do Crawford. That's why it's a 50-50 fight, man. It could go in either way. Unless Blu-ray is back. Because Blu-ray seems to put something special in Spence, man. Spence, when he's working with Blu-ray, he seems to get stronger and stronger as the fight goes on. As the fight goes on, it works more towards Spence's favor. He seems to throw just as many punches as he did starting out, and he seems to throw more punches starting out. I mean, up until his last couple fights, I mean, I think he was at the top of the list in body punching, as far as punches landed, for the year or whatever, or last year maybe, you know. But yeah, man, I just can't wait to see that fight, man. And I hope Bud does what he has to do to make it happen. If he don't, that's on him, man. He feel like he already in the Hall of Fame and all that and shit. Whoop de doo. Okay, go ahead and retire and go to the Hall of Fame, then, bro. Because I don't want to see you no more. I won't be paying for none of your fights and none of that shit. But if him and Spence fight, I'm gonna be at that fight. I don't care how much them tickets cost. I'm gonna be at that fight for sure, unless coronavirus still raging, which it shouldn't be because we got these vaccines on the way, man. So it shouldn't be raging. Did y'all see what Bernard Hopkins said? He was asked. I think this was on. Wait a minute. I want to say it might have been Seconds Out. Might have been Seconds Out that was interviewing him. He said that he was asked who he thought the toughest fight for Canelo would be. And he said that the toughest fight for Canelo would be Charlo. I mean, out of all people, he said Charlo would be his toughest fight. And I will have to damn agree with him. And that's why he gonna stay away from him. Because he know that too. If you got him saying that, I mean, he's no longer a manager of Canelo, but if you got him saying that, I'm sure Canelo know that too. You know what I mean? It's common sense. In my opinion, Charlo would be his toughest fight. He said even over David Benavidez, over everybody that's around his weight class. Benavidez said he think that he'll beat Charlo, but he also said that Charlo would be his toughest fight. Salute Andrew Charles. Thanks for showing up to the Chop Shop, fam. Appreciate you. David Benavidez said in an interview that I saw today that he thought Charlo would be his toughest fight. He said he's got speed and power, and he also has the experience. Experience. I mean, you can't buy that. You can't buy experience. You can't teach experience. Only time in the ring with other professionals, in a real setting will give you experience under the bright lights. Only that'll give you experience, and Jamal Charlo got plenty of that. So if they did fight, I think it'd be a nail biter for real. I'm not one that really believes in Canelo's skills like a lot of other people do. He does have skills. He's a great counterpuncher, in my opinion. He's a great counterpuncher. He has speed, he has power, but he don't have it like Charlo do. Charlo move up to 168, it'd be problems for all of them. All of them at 168. I will pay. I will be there if Big Charlo fought Caleb Plant or David Benavidez or Canelo. Then will be huge fights, man. I hope and pray, man. I can't wait till Big Charlo move up to 168, man. For real. I think he gonna do some things up there. But he got some bad boys to contend with because Plant ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. He stay in the gym. He's a gym rat. You know, uh, uh, I forgot the young man, the man's name that he trained with, but it's the same trainer that Porter has, though. I think his name is Kenny something, if I ain't mistaken. He trains with the same trainer that Porter trains with anyway. And he be training all the time, man. He stayed training. So and he got skills, but he don't got that pop though. He don't got that pop like Charlo and Benavidez does. So that fight between him and Benavidez, oh my goodness. Man, Benavidez got some ungodly skill speed, man, and combinations and power with his combinations. I mean, before you know it, Benavidez will lick off 4 or 5 shots, man, in a second. That boy is he gonna be pretty tough to beat, man. And I think, in my opinion, he would be a tougher fight for Charlo than Canelo would, in my opinion. Styles make fights, ladies and gentlemen. Styles make fights. And that'll be a hell of a matchup right there. That'll be like heaven, bro. Could you see a Big Charlo versus Benavidez and Spence versus Crawford on one card? Ooh, that's too big for them to be on one card. I mean that them pay-per-views had to be up a couple million, and they would have to know it before they put both of them on one card, I believe. Because both of them right now is headliners to me. And Jamel Charlo too. For real. Salute, Bruce. Salute, Bruce Goes. Salute to you, man. Welcome to the Top Shop, bro. Appreciate you for stopping through. Yeah, both of them fights right there to me is a headliner. So that would be a dream card though, for real. And then throw Jamel in there and Boots. Man, Phil J508, salute, fam. Welcome to the Chop Shop, bro. Thank you for stopping through, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, both of them though, uh, on the card with Jamel and Boots. Ooh. Hey man, Boots say he ready for the top too, man. He say he ready for the top. I don't know. I don't know. I say put him in there, man. Van Heerden would have been a good test for him. But, due to the headbutt, man, we couldn't see it, man. That was a nasty gas on Van Heerden's head, too. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think that would have been a good one, man. I wanted to see it. It was gonna show me where Ennis was at, and before it got stopped, Ennis was putting the brakes on him. He was putting the brakes on him, but unfortunately, the headbutt stopped it. You know what I'm saying? I think Boo's ready too. Phil J508. I think he ready, man. I want to see him. Let's see, who could he step up to? He could step up. He could step up to either Josecito or you really. Well, you know what? We really ain't heard that much about Victor Ortiz either. Is it Victor Ortiz? No. What's dude name from Texas? The Mexican cat man, Victor something from Texas. It ain't Ortiz. Man, what is his name? It'll come to me. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Damn, I can't think of his name, bro. And I can't. Nah, it ain't Victor Ortiz. Anyway, is it Ortiz? Nah, that's the old fighter, Victor Ortiz. I'm talking about the young cat from Texas. The other one that's been knocking everybody out. The fuck is his name? Virgil Ortiz. There it is. Virgil. Not Victor. It's Virgil Ortiz. I knew it was Ortiz. Salute Mike Most. Salute, fam. Salute, man. Welcome to the Chop Shop, bro. Appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. For sure, man. I mean, put some wrenches on y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do with family over here. All I ask is, you know what I'm saying? Don't don't block nobody that you might feel is saying something the opposite of what I'm saying, unless they being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And don't time nobody out unless they being disrespectful or saying something racist. You know what I'm saying? Them is my only rules. If you do that, I gotta snatch your wrench. You know what I'm saying? Because I welcome people that might have a different opinion from me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can teach me something. Maybe I can learn something from them. As long as they ain't trolling, if they trolling, block their ass. You know what I'm saying? But if not, let them live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Virgil Ortiz. I see that's gonna be a mega fight in the future, but that's for real. I wish I could see it now though. And sometimes I say, why not? Why not? Why can't we see it now? Because we seen Boots against another undefeated fighter just recently. Both of them was undefeated, so why can't we get Virgil Ortiz and Boots together? You know what I'm saying? They don't even mention each other's name, bro. For real. I guess it's for a reason because they both trying to climb the ranks and they know it, and facing each other, somebody gotta go, you know. But if it was me though, and I was boxing, young and coming up, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'd be calling him out too. I'd be one to take his because that's how much I believe in myself. Shit, let me get his I wouldn't just be calling out the big dogs. I'll be calling out the up and comers too. Let me knock you on off, bro. Knock you back a peg. And so I'm always be in front of you, bro, for the rankings, for whatever rankings. Let me knock you down real quick. Cause who knows? Virgil Ortiz might get a shot before him at a title or something. Once Spence unify if he can, or once Spence move up and vacate. He already said he only got 2 or 3 fights left, then he vacating. So that's gonna be two of the belts, at least two of the belts out there, up in the air. Virgil Ortiz probably fight for one. Boost probably fight for one. You know what I'm saying? I don't think neither one of them ready for Spence yet, for real. But Boost look like God damn it. Like he can get anybody a run for his money for real though. He looks so good, man. So fast, so sharp, bruh. And with power. And with power. Cause what he was doing to Van Heerden, bruh. And then, I just watched another fight of his that he had a couple months ago. He fought let me see, who was that? It was called the Battle of the Unbeatens. Armand, what's his name? Armand, hold on. It was Armand somebody that he fought. Battle of the Undefeateds. Both of them was undefeated. And he looked good against him, playing with him, dodged him, and just froze like a statue, man, looking at him from his peripheral. Playing with him, man. Hitting him with body shots and all that, bruh. All that was looking good, man. He was sharp. Boy, I would love to see him go up against Crawford or Spence. I would love to see it, but I don't think he's ready though. For real, I don't think he's ready. Like I said, man, you can't buy experience, man. And both of them don't have way more experience than Boost has with the professionals. But every now and then you have that anomaly that come along that don't need that much experience, and just their skills alone and they speed and what they already know, what they've been taught might be superior. You know, sometimes I look at Spencer and I think that I see flaws. You know what I'm saying? In his defense, but then he'll fight somebody and show like, it ain't no flaws here because them people don't hardly hit him. They don't hardly hit him, and all he has really is a high guard. He don't do a whole lot of upper body moving. He don't do a lot of dodging punches, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't hardly see him like barely making somebody miss. That ain't what he do. He do a lot of parrying, a lot of high guard, and his jab is also his defense and his offense. To keep him up off of him and to keep him honest, to keep him off balance. You know, so I don't know, bro. Let me look at some of these comments, man. Read a couple of these comments. Bruce Gold say Danny Garcia could make some cash before he retires fighting any one of these young cats. Facts. Facts. And that'll be a good comeback for him too if he could defeat him. Because a lot of people will give him credit, man, for defeating either one of them guys. For real. And some people might want to look at Danny as a gatekeeper right now, since he done lost every time he done stepped up big. He lost to Porter, he lost to Thurman, he lost to Spence. Now where do we go? Where do we go? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be fighting these young cats coming up. Phil J508 said Virgil already stepped up and knocked out Vargas. That's facts too, bro. That's facts too. But Vargas ain't considered like the top, top class, but he up there though. He a gatekeeper, and you could honestly, man, you could see Danny as a gatekeeper now too. I mean, people want to look at him and be like, oh yeah, he the top of the cream right now, bro. When you don't lost every time you stepped up. You ain't beat none of the top fighters, bro. How can you still be top of the cream? You know what I'm saying? Go down there and beat some of them young cats or something and come up. Who can he fight to get back up to the top? That's a big question for Danny. Where he go? Where do we go right now? I don't know, man. You know, like I said, you're gonna have to fight like a Virgil Ortiz or a Boost Ennis and show and tell. You're gonna have to show out on them. Take their rising star and make it his. I don't know, bro. That's a good question to ask, man. Bruce Gold say Green Beans would be a good fight also. Yeah, he would. That'd be a good, good way to try to prove himself for sure. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a good fight, man. Try to prove itself, man. Yeah. Green Beans. What about? Well, he moved up to 160, didn't he? Old boy that Crawford took the title from. He moved up to 160 and got knocked out. I heard a couple times. I just heard about that shit, but I ain't really seen it though. I was looking for a comment OG left. Stormy B. Stormy B said something. Oh, he was speaking of Andrew Charles. It says opportunity will come, bro. Hell yeah. It will, as long as he keep doing what he's doing. Ugas, yeah. Yeah, that's probably a way to for Danny to go to Field J 508. Ugas could be a good possibility because I mean I don't really hear nobody else really calling Ugas name. What he got a he got an interim. He got the WBA. He got the regular WBA. Maybe if that'd be a good fight for Crawford too. For real, that'd be a good fight for Crawford. If he don't fight Porter, and that way he can say, "Look, I went for a belt." You know what I'm saying? He can get motherfuckers off his back with Porter. He can say, "I went for a belt," and then some people think Ugas beat Porter. I don't. I don't. Porter was just he was way he even though he was in a different he did a different type of offense that fight. He wanted to do something different that made the fight look awkward, but he still won it though. He was busy enough. He was busy enough to win that fight. He won that fight, I would get at like 7-5, you know. But yeah, he was busy enough to Porter was busy enough to win that fight. But some people say Ugas won, so I don't know. Ugas and Danny, that'd be a great fight though. That'd be a good comeback fight for Danny, man. And that's really something that he need right now. Because if he don't fight Ugas, I don't know where the hell he gonna go. You know, I don't know. Only way or like I said, only thing I can see is Danny against one of them young killers. Yeah, Jeff Horn. Bruce goes, thanks, Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn will be too easy, and who will buy it? Yeah, well, no, I mean, I wouldn't say to sell it, Bruce goes, not for pay-per-view. That'll be free TV. Jeff Horn and one of them young killers, that'll be free TV. Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? That gotta be. Jeff, like I said, Jeff Horn moved up to 154, I guess. I don't know. I ain't heard about him. Yeah, he got whooped though. You know what I'm saying? He said Phil J say Ugas dropped him and it wasn't called. Yeah. I, I don't know. I have to go back and look at it, but I think when I saw it the first time, I didn't see it as a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? But I'll go back and look at it again and talk about it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write that in my notes to take a look at that, man, so I could discuss it tomorrow. But when as I was fighting it, as I was watching the fight though, I didn't see it as a knockdown, but I could have been wrong, you know. But still I saw Porter as being more busy. Ugas was sitting back doing a lot of waiting. Uh and that's what lost him the fight. That's what lost him the fight. He should have been more busy. It's about who wanted in boxing. Who wanted more, man? Who gonna dig down deep, man, and go them extra miles? You know, who really want it? Both of them be tired. Both of them tired. Both of them at the ends wits. Both of them feel like they can't raise their arms no more. Or whatever. Both of them ribs hurting, with legs hurting, whatever, breathing hard. Who willing to die? That's what it be about. Who willing to die? Sometimes, are you willing to die? Then you can win. If you ain't, then the other person gonna win. You know. Sometimes it come down to who got the best conditioning. That's why Floyd was the best. It wasn't all his skill. It wasn't all his skill. It wasn't all that. Floyd was so disciplined, man. He was beyond discipline. You know, he always was doing something about his conditioning, man. Always running, always training. And then when he trained hard. I seen one time where he hit the heavy bag for 40 something minutes straight. That's unreal, bruh. 40 something minutes straight, man. Non-stop. Boop, 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 boop. Not no boop. boo, 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 boo. No, he was hitting it like boo, 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 like that for 40 minutes straight, bruh. You know how much wind you got to have to do that, bruh, and the stamina and endurance, bruh. Oh my goodness. Legs, shoulders, that's everything. Cardio, that's everything, bruh. Hitting the bag for 40 minutes. That's why he was the greatest. You try hitting a heavy bag for 40 minutes, watch what happens, bruh. See if you can make it. All right, Bruce Gold. Salute to you, bro, man. Thanks for stopping through the chop shop. I'm about to get out of here anyway, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all for stopping through, man. I stay on for an hour, bro. Tomorrow I try to get in here on time, man. It'd be hard for me to get on time because I'll be handling some business. Um, but 10 o'clock tomorrow, man, y'all come through, man. Stop through and holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to release some new music tonight. And y'all just be looking out for that too, man. I got love for all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all stopping through the chop shop, man. Come holler at your boy tomorrow, man. I have some news and topics for us to discuss. Hey, man, I love all y'all, man. Peace out to y'all.